Welcome back to the Beecommerce Daily Buzz. It is Monday, June 29th, 2026.
Welcome to a new week. Today's theme is crystal clear. AI is no longer just a side feature in search, ads, or e-commerce. It is officially becoming the operating layer. Google is pushing AI deeper into ad creation and search monetization. SEO teams are learning that rankings do not always equal traffic, and e-commerce brands are being forced to rethink their entire customer acquisition system. Let's get into it.
Let's kick things off with the big story. Google's AI ad strategy is becoming much more visible across the board.
The first major signal comes directly from demand gen. Social media today reported that Google is adding much more AI guidance to demand gen campaigns. This includes support for broader video format conversions and Gemini-powered creative recommendations for YouTube. Advertisers can now get automated help adapting assets across formats, like vertical to square or landscape.
That matters because demand gen isn't just a campaign type anymore. It is becoming one of Google's main bridges connecting YouTube, Discover, Gmail, and visual discovery.
The second signal is in bidding. Search Engine Roundtable reported that Google Ads appears to be rolling out maximize conversion value bidding for standard shopping. Until now, you generally had to use target ROAS if you wanted value-based bidding in shopping. This makes standard shopping far more flexible for operators who want value optimization without setting a hard ROAS target.
The third signal is AI mode monetization. DesignRush reported that Google is running a limited test of healthcare ads strictly inside AI mode for US advertisers. Healthcare is a fascinating first test case because it is so highly regulated. If Google can make AI mode ads work with strict rules around claims and disclaimers, it creates a clear path for other regulated verticals like legal and finance.
And on top of all that, Google Shopping is expanding geographically. Media Marketing reported that Google Shopping ads will become available in 15 new markets during 2026, starting around back to school. The operator takeaway here is that you really need to ask, do our product feeds, creative assets, and compliance rules actually work inside a fully AI-driven advertising system?
Moving over to the shift, the SEO story this week isn't just about rankings. It's about visibility, trust, crawlability, and whether AI systems can actually cite your brand.
Google's June 2026 spam update is a massive part of that shift. Search Engine Journal reported that Google's spam policies now explicitly include attempts to manipulate generative AI responses in search, like buying or altering citations. That is a major line in the sand. Trying to game AI overviews is being treated as outright spam.
Meanwhile, TechRadar broke down the new zero-click reality, why your rankings can rise while your actual traffic falls. AI chatbots, crowded search results, and lower click-through rates mean a page can rank perfectly well and still lose clicks because the user's question is resolved before they ever visit your site.
Exactly. And AI agents are becoming part of that search equation. Search Engine Journal covered what happens when AI agents browse websites on behalf of users. The fundamentals of useful content remain, but technical accessibility matters way more now. If an AI agent cannot interact with key parts of your site, you're creating massive new SEO problems.
Adobe is pushing this further into the enterprise layer. Their new guide argues that brands need to actively measure mentions, citations, share of voice across prompts, and AI referral traffic. The future SEO dashboard has to show whether AI systems understand your brand well enough to include you in their answers.
Now for the operations layer. The e-commerce layer underneath all of this is changing too. Growth is moving from pure traffic acquisition to holistic system design.
On the SEO side, Shopify published a guide pointing back to the fundamentals: keyword research, site structure, and technical SEO. These basics do not disappear in the AI era. They become the exact foundation that AI systems rely on to read your site.
For local commerce, discovery is still heavily shaped by trust signals like reviews, maps visibility, and AI summaries.
For larger merchants, architecture is becoming the big strategic decision. Shopify's Headless Commerce Guide explains how separating the front-end customer experience from the back-end commerce engine can give brands more control. Headless can absolutely help create cleaner data flows for AI tools, but it adds serious engineering complexity.
On the monetization side, profitability still matters more than novelty. Practical e-commerce reminded print-on-demand brands that increasing order size through bundles is the difference between breaking even and making a profit. And as paid media gets more automated and expensive, Shopify highlighted referral programs as a critical way to reduce customer acquisition costs. Customer advocacy is more valuable than ever.
Now for 3 things in ads, search, and content. What are we tracking today? Number 1, Prime Day spending beat Adobe's estimate. According to Fortune, U.S. online spending across all retailers reached $26.4 billion during Amazon's Prime Day sale. The overlap with Walmart and Target proves that Prime Day is a broader e-commerce demand window. Brands need to treat this as a category-wide shopping moment, even if they don't sell on Amazon.
Number 2, streaming media can move performance metrics. B&T reported that Omnicom and Amazon Ads used first-party signals in Amazon Marketing Cloud to improve Logitech's Prime Video ads. The campaign delivered a 65% increase in ROAS and over a 90% higher add-to-cart rate. Retail media is officially moving beyond basic sponsored product ads and into measurable streaming video.
Number 3, Meta is pushing AI deeper into content review. Social Media Today reported that Meta plans to increase the share of content review handled by AI from 50% to 90% by the end of 2026. For advertisers, this means faster review cycles, but also unpredictable enforcement. Compliance documentation is now mandatory part of your performance operations.
Before we wrap up today, let's look off the clock at the big lesson tying all of this together. AI makes channels faster, but operators still need judgment.
AI makes execution incredibly fast, but it doesn't remove the need for operating discipline. Google can recommend creatives, but your assets still need to be strong. SEO agents can crawl your site, but your content still needs to be useful.
The brands that win won't just adopt a single AI tool. They'll build a cohesive system, product feeds machines can understand, offers that protect margin, and customer experiences actually worth referring.
AI is changing the interface, but operators still own the system behind it. That's all for today's Beecommerce Daily Buzz.
See you tomorrow.